I think there's something to be said about being in business for over 70 years. The value of taking care of your customers and offering them the best service and selection possible. Being a fourth-generation family-owned business and keeping tradition. Growing with your customers over the years. Seeing the same faces. It's everything for us. Visit Van Campen and see what over 70 years of care looks like.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
FastMaz.com.
All right, we're back here at LOYALSOCK. Getting ready to start the second half here. 37-34, LOYALSOCK trailing by 3. Going from left to right. Gare with the ball, jumper from the foul line. Counted, Aiden Gare has 16 now.
Got 16 points for the Lancers. And Barrett's got 21 for Troy.
Pass ahead to Van Noy. Van Noy into Imp. Imp getting caught down low. Back out to Williams. Williams to Imp. Trying to shake free. Dribbling down. Oh, nice move by the big guy. Oh, misses the peeper there. And there's going to be a loose ball foul. That's going to be on Dominic Ayers.
Troy foul on number 50, Mason Imp, his second, team's first.
Watkins came in and contested that time and cleaned up the miss.
38-37, just like that. LOYALSOCK takes the lead.
Nobody boxed out.
Back out to Williams. Williams out to Van Noy. Just underway here in the second half. Van Noy behind his back, trying to get the ball to Barrett. LOYALSOCK pressuring the ball. Back over to Williams. Williams driving down the lane, running one-hander, no good. Imp, nice position.
Yep.
Up and in for the big guy.
That's his 7th point of the game.
Rivers drives right to the basket and a blocking foul on Imp.
That's going to be his 3rd, I believe, if it's on Imp, Paul.
5'8" Rivers Parrish taking it right at 6'3" Mason Imp.
Trojan foul number 50, Mason Imp, his 3rd, team's 2nd.
That's
going to the line.
That's a big blow for Troy right there to get him on the bench this early in the quarter. We'll see if Sock can continue to take advantage of it.
And Reinbold now coming into the game for the Trojans. Parrish from the line. He hits it, 41-39, LOYALSOCK leads. They came out smoking here this third quarter. Over to Van Noy. Van Noy very tentative, turns it over. 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Watkins lays it up and in.
And this is what CI had in mind here, getting some points off the pressure.
And they're turning up the pressure right here. Trapping Barrett here right above half court. Barrett swings it over to Reinbold. Backdoor pass and a good block by Jensen. Loose ball, Williams comes down with it. Kicks it back over to Van Noy. Reinbold down low, just muscled off the ball. Here come the Lancers, 3-on-1. Aiden Gare up and in, and a foul.
Gare with the basket and a foul.
Yeah, Sox certainly come out and taking control here in the second half.
Trojan foul.
And they're making things happen here with the defense.
Second, team's 3rd. At the line to shoot 1 is Aiden Gare.
Aiden Gare, 83% foul shooter, and he hits it.
Substitution for LOYALSOCK, number 15, Adris Ali.
Adris into the ball game, and now a full court press by the Lancers. 46-39, lead 7. Well, whatever CI said to these guys at the half, he got their attention, and there's another turnover. Another 3-on-2 break. Watkins up. Watkins
Another layup.
in.
Watkins with a basket.
And here's the athleticism taking over now. I'm surprised Troy hasn't called a timeout, to be honest, before this starts. And we do have a timeout.
They're calling a full timeout. 48-39, 5:32 to go in the third. We'll be right back to LoyalSock.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
FastMaz.com.
In LoyalSock, the Lancers coming out, guns a-blazing to start the third quarter.
They have certainly taken control of the game. They've changed the tempo. As we talked about, they want to run, and they've certainly come out here in the third quarter and done that.
Ali back to Gare. Gare has 16 on the game, 17 with that foul shot. Gare to the foul line, shuffled his feet.
They got caught there.
Gare's going to inbound, full court press by the Lancers. Nowhere to go, 5-second call.
And you can see how they've turned up the tempo here. They've got more giddy up in their step.
Well, 48-39, 5:24 to go. Parrish will inbound for the Lancers. Trying to get it in there. He's close to a 5-second call. Now back to Gare. Gare being guarded closely. Now backs off. Parrish, or Ali, drives
Another
to the
layup.
lane.
Off the dribble, they just don't have the quickness.
No, Idris up the lane and in.
And Imp's not on the floor because of foul trouble, so it's a feast.
There goes that big guy in the middle presence. Here comes the double team. Now backdoor. Oh! Watkins just swatted that one. And they're going to call a foul here.
Might be on Ali.
I believe it is on Siraj. Forward a push.
So, Paul, before the inbound, who haven't we mentioned for Troy so far in the third quarter?
Barrett has not touched the ball.
Hasn't touched it, hasn't taken a shot, I believe, either. So he's been removed from the equation.
Well, they had Gare was guarding him for a while. Now Watkins is guarding with him, and they're going to bang him around. Barrett now for three. Drained it.
As we speak, there's another three for Barrett.
Ty Barrett has a game-high 24 points for the 6'1 sophomore. Ali with the ball. Now into the game also Julian Wilson setting a pick. Back to Parrish. Parrish over to Watkins. Watkins surveying the court. Back to Julian. Over to Sagar. Swings it back to Parrish. Over to Sagar again. Into the big man. Right into the hands of Watkins. Nice pass underneath. Julian missed it. And it tipped there and it's going to go the other way. No, it's going to stay here. Julian Wilson did not give up on that, Coach.
No, he's had some problems handling the ball here. He needs some softer hands, but that'll come with
a nice pass to Ali. No good. Here comes, and it's going to stay with LoyalSock. LoyalSock is just beating everyone to the punch here in the third quarter. They are winning every race. They are winning every jump ball. They are winning every loose ball. What a difference a half has made. As Ali has the ball. Right wing extended, now drives down, swings it back cross court to Sagar. Three ball on the way for Parrish. Nothing but net.
Parrish for three.
Nick Williams over to Ayers. Being pressured by Parrish. Cross. Oh, gets it. Oh, and they threw it away. Two Trojans went the wrong way.
Correct.
And the ball went right in between them there. 53-42, LoyalSock getting some breathing room now here. This third quarter has been all Lancers.
The pressure's definitely bothering Troy.
Wilson hands it off to Parrish. He had the lane if he wanted it. But Reinhardt there. Wilson in low. Look at that. Size
Easy
right
basket.
there. Julian Wilson lays it up and in. Sock by 13.
And Troy's really missing Imp's presence on the floor.
Binford with the ball. Head fake around Julian. Gets his own rebound. Back out to Barrett. Barrett being guarded by Ali. Here comes the double team. And he walked.
I think, it's very obvious here. They've taken him out of the game. He's had one shot, one basket. And you see without his presence offensively and Imp not on the floor, that was 85% of their offense the first half. So you remove both of them, and this is the end result. You got a 13-point lead for Sock.
Ali with the ball, swings it down to Sagar. Aiden Gare back to the game. Julian has some position inside. Watkins, quick no-look pass inside. Kick it back out to Gare. Gare, pump fake from the foul line. That's short, and it's going to be Trojan ball. 3 minutes to go, Coach, in the third quarter. That has been all Loyalsock. Troy needs a bucket here. They need a good shot.
Let's see how they attack the press. You see, in the first half, they didn't pick their dribble up like that. They weren't hesitant. They attacked. They spread the floor.
They're putting the ball on the floor
Correct.
way too much.
You pick up your dribble against a team like Loyalsock that far away from the basket and don't find somebody very quickly to get the ball to, you're in trouble.
That's exactly what happened. Binford now being pressured.
There's another turnover. But, Paul, I don't know. We don't have official stats up here, but that's got to be at least the 7th turnover this quarter for Troy. At least.
Foul there. Zeb Oldroyd now checking into the game.
Troy foul number 22, Ty Barrett, his second.
And the good thing if you're a Sock fan is these are turnovers that Loyalsock's pressure is causing.
Oh, absolutely.
Shooting 2.
Idris Ali, 75% for the year from the line. He'll only add it out with that
Rivers
basket.
Parrish returns for the Lancers.
Tell you what, Rivers
And for
Parrish
Troy,
getting some
Ethan
quality
Van
minutes
Allen.
here for the Lancers. He was instrumental in this comeback. Second one on its way is short, but it rolls in. Shooter's touch, 57-42, leads up to 15. Cross court to Barrett. Barrett being double teamed immediately. Over to Binford. Binford down low to Reinbold. Reinbold goes around the rim, halfway down, and it comes out. Here come the Lancers. Here comes Gare using that body.
Got himself a foul.
A little late on the call. I didn't think they were going to call it, but it definitely was the right call. And Aiden Gare shooting 83% from the line. He's as automatic as it gets. He's going shoot 2.
And you see his athletic ability, too, and he's got the ball in his hands.
Number 2, Aiden Gare.
First one on its way is good.
Smooth as silk there. He's got a nice touch, nice form.
Unofficially, we have Gare with 18 here. Second one on its way is good. Points 18 and 19 in the book for Gare.
Number 4, Siraj Ali.
Here comes Siraj back into the game. Full court press again by the Lancers.
Hey, why not?
Reinbold over to Van Noy. Van Noy up ahead to Barrett. Barrett swings across to Reinbold in the lane. Jump hook, no good. Good body by Wilson. Here come the Lancers. 1-on-2. Gare up. Missed it. Nice
follow.
Nice follow by
And a
Rivers
foul.
Parrish, but I think there's a foul before the basket. Yep,
Trojan
Gare's going to
foul
go back
number
to the
1,
line.
Caleb Binford, his first team's 6th.
And give credit again
line
to
for
Rivers
Loyalsock,
Parrish there,
Aiden
trailing
Gare,
the play. You're always taught never give up until that ball's through the cylinder, and he didn't. First one is up and in for Gare.
I know I sound redundant, but Sock's making their offense from their defense.
Imp now back into the game.
I don't think Coach Renzi has a choice. You got to put him back in.
Second one for Aiden is good. Points 20 and 21 on the board for Aiden.
Sock's too big and, more importantly, Paul, too physical with their bodies.
Binford up ahead to Oldroyd.
Yep.
Wilson swats it away.
Good defense, good positioning.
2-on-4 break. They'll take it anyway.
Idris
Oh, and Imp's
Ali.
lucky there. He didn't get his 4th.
And we got some more moisture on the floor. Grant's out there to clean it up.
Troy substitution number 10, Nick Williams. And returning for the Lancers, number 23, Reese Watkins.
I'll tell you what, Coach, this game got out of hand in a hurry. As Loyalsock, 1:36 to go in the third, 63-42 now.
Yeah, they're running away with it. No pun intended.
And we said in the open, fast, deep, and they could put up points in a hurry, and that's exactly what they're doing.
The pressure's been relentless, Paul, the second half.
Barrett over to Van Noy. Van Noy back to Williams. Williams, long three. No good. Rebounded by Parrish. Bounced around. Imp comes down with it. And Mason Imp puts it up and in. He has
Mason
9.
Imp with the bucket.
Good ball player here, Mason Imp. Only a sophomore. Gare, alley-oop, and a tip
Nice
in.
tip in
Reese
for Watkins.
Reese
assists
Watkins.
to Aiden Gare.
Williams with the ball. Little poke there by Adrees, and they're going to call a foul.
I'll tell you, Paul, I think turning up the heat defensively for Sock
Lancer foul number
and making
15,
the
Adrees
adjustment
Ali,
defensively
his
to
first,
take Barrett out of the
second.
game have been the two big keys, in my opinion, for the second half.
Barrett has one shot.
1-3.
1-3.
Dominic Jennings.
One shot.
And of course he made it.
Sean Jensen.
Yeah, I got to shut up. Jinxing the Lancers here. But no, in all seriousness, they've done a fantastic job of removing him from the offensive equation for Troy.
And CI is going to give a couple guys a break here before we start the fourth this last minute. Swings it back over Van Noy for 3. That's long. Tipped around, and that's over the back on Eli Gare.
Lancer foul number 11, Elijah Gare, his first, team's third.
Binford is going to inbound it under his own basket. 65-44. Over to Barrett. Barrett being guarded by Watkins. Now here comes the double team from Jensen. Swings it to Van Noy. Over to Williams. Into the corner to Binford. Head fake. Drives to the lane. Nice dipsy doodle. No good. Ali hauls the boards.
Yeah, Ali's presence there made a difference.
3-on-2 break for the Lancers. And Eli Gare fighting around. Jensen, long 3. Off the back iron. No good, but a rebounded by Ali. They are getting every loose ball. Oh, nice pass. No look inside.
Great pass.
Eli Gare is on the board.
Gare with the basket.
Last 20 seconds in a quarter. This can't end fast enough for the Trojans. This has been a night of horrors. Here this quarter. Swings it across court to Binford. Binford all the way across court to Williams. Back to Barrett. Barrett at the top of the key. Contested shot, and he's going to shoot 3 from the line as Eli Gare fouls him, and he'll shoot 3. 4.3 seconds to go in the quarter. But a 23-point lead, I guess CI is going to take that trade off.
Yeah, well, you know, the first half, that 3 wasn't contested. So I think CI in this instance right now, you know, he's unhappy with the foul, but at least someone's out there, and they've done a great job taking him out.
First one on its way is around the rim and out.
And boy, you looked up, and what was a 3-point game now?
It's a 23-point game. Their second one no good by Barrett.
Well, you've got the athletic explosiveness that Sock does. That's what happens. If you can't match the quickness, you can't match the athleticism, then you've got to be very controlled and disciplined in what you're doing.
0 for 3 on those 3 foul shots, 2 seconds. Jensen being bodied, and there's 0.4 seconds to go in the third. And it will be LOYALSOCK's ball. Maybe time for a quick tip if they want to throw one at the basket, but no chance for a catch and shoot, I don't believe.
There it is.
No, he waved it off anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it would have counted.
The third quarter score, LOYALSOCK.
All right, we played 3 quarters here at LOYALSOCK, 67-44. We'll be right back after a word from Blaze Alexander.
Savings this big only comes once a year, and that's at the Blaze Alexander Kia Holiday Sticker Event. For a limited time only, Alexander Kia is offering savings up to 25% off MSRP on select in-stock models, or rates as low as 0% for 66 months. You'll also find the best warranty in the business at Alexander Kia, with coverage for 10 years or 100,000 miles. Make the most of every mile and take a trip up the creek for the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee.
All right, we're back here for the start of the fourth. 67-44, LOYALSOCK. They really turned it on in that third quarter, and we'll start the fourth. Ball back to Van Noy. Once again, that defense, and they're picking up those dribbles. Oh, nice dish to Imp. On the block, kicks it back. Gare swats it away. Jumper is good by Dominic Ayers.
Dom Ayers with the basket.
Jensen with the ball. Top of the key. Directing traffic. Drives the baseline up and in. Sean Jensen
scores.
Just some wide bodies down there for Loyalsock, pushing their way in. 69-46.
That road's been open all night.
Yeah, it has. Swings it over to Barrett. Barrett been very quiet this half. Up, missed the shot. Here comes Watkins. 2-on-2. Watkins up
Should be a
and
block.
Count it.
Good bucket by Reese Watkins.
And Reese Watkins will go to the line to work on a three-point play. Reese only shooting 33%
Number 5, Ethan
for the first
Van Noy,
3 games.
his first, team 7. Substitution for the Trojans is number 1, Caleb Binford, and at the line for the Lancers, Reese Watkins to shoot 1.
Watkins looking to complete the three-point play. Shot is up, rattles around the rim, and comes out. Here comes Ayers. Ayers over to Binford, across the timeline. Right-handed dribble, picks it up, swatted away, right into the hands of Ty Barrett, and he laid it up and in. Rivers Parish uncontestedly right to the basket.
And Sock certainly not taking their foot off the gas pedal.
No one stepping up for Troy, and lays it up and in, 73-48. Swings it to Binford. Binford to the corner. Back to Williams. Williams drives, dishes back out, throws it away, and we got a foul away from the ball. It's going to be on Jensen.
Lancer foul number 35, Sean.
And that was a
Jensen,
fast
his
break
second,
for
team's
Loyalsock coming the other way.
It's been that the whole second half, Paul.
Back out to Barrett. Barrett right in his face. Over to Ayers. Ayers swings it cross court to Binford. Binford being guarded closely by Watkins. Down low to Impt again. On the block. Impt too hard. Off the glass. Great position. Fights again. Misses another one. 3 for a buck under
third
there.
chance, and he's
the
gonna get
third
the
one's the
basket.
charm. Laid it in, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, great effort by Imp.
That's points 10 and 11.
Lancer foul number 23, Reese Watkins, his third, team's 6.
Mason Imp, like
At
I
the
said,
line for
6'3".
Troy is Mason
For those
Imp.
watching at home, he's a lot bigger than he looks on the screen there. And I'll tell you what, he has a nice touch for a big guy.
Yes, he does. He's got very soft hands.
And the foul shot is good. And like I said, he's only a sophomore, very young Troy team, 1 senior on the team. Watkins with the ball, left wing.
Yeah,
And they
palm.
call it, yep. Turned
Don't
it
see
over.
that call much anymore.
Troy substitution number 5, Ethan Van Noy.
Van Noy coming back into the game. Taking Binford, giving some quality minutes for the Trojans. And I think this team's 3-2. They're going to win some games, Troy. That Northern Tier Conference, they're strong. They can shoot the ball. They're not very deep, and I see that being a problem for them. The
Correct.
bench is not that strong. The starting 5 is really, really good and can match up with anyone. But they're going to have trouble. They're going to bring some guys up maybe from the JV team. I know they were talking about earlier. Some of the JV kids dressed for the game.
And I think one of the things Coach Renzi's going to want to do is work on handling the pressure a little bit better. They started off tremendously.
Reese Watkins with the basket.
You know, they've just worn them down.
Nice give and go. Back to Watkins, lays it in. 75-51. Over to Ayers. Ayers being doubled once again. Here comes the turnover. And he knocked it out of bounds.
And you pressure people like that, it takes its toll after a while. If you're not deep and you don't have the replacements, it wears.
Williams, good
Nice
pitch.
pass.
Oh, they
Great
swatted
block.
that out of there. Get
2
that out of there.
blocks.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? And they swatted it twice. Barrett
Little
gets
block
the ball.
party
Loose
going on
ball.
for the Lancers.
I'll tell you what. Aiden Gare swatted that one. I wish we had time for a replay on that.
And Rivers Parish, I think, got one also. Got in the action, or Siraj.
Lancer foul number 1, Rivers Parish, his second, team 7. At the line for Troy, number 22, Ty Barrett.
Ty Barrett going to the line.
And 1.
Shooting 1 and 1. First one is up and good. Second one is on its way and good also. 75-53. Over to Gare. Gare on the left wing. Nice screen by Ali. Gare, poetry in motion there. Lays it up a little short. Back to Watkins. Gare wants it kicked out to him. That's going to be an offensive foul. Yep. That's going to be 4 on Reese. I'll tell you what, the damage is done already. 22-point lead with 5 minutes to go. Reese played a heck of a game.
Foul number 23, Reese Watkins, his 4th, team's 8th.
And they will not shoot. You do not shoot on an offensive foul. So Troy will have the basketball underneath their own basket. And the ball is set for play. 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Williams over to Barrett. Airs across the timeline. Here comes the double. Over to Williams. Inside to Imp. No one on him. Nice pass. And once again, Rivers Parish.
Well, he may have gotten a pound of flesh on that one also, but he definitely got ball.
Foul number 2, Aiden Gare.
They called that on Gare.
They did?
9th. At the line for Troy is number 1, Caleb Binford.
I don't know about that one. Binford on the line. First one up and good.
Substitutions for LOYALSOCK, number 3, Rowan Sauger, 15, Idris Ali, and 44, Julian Wilson.
Wilson, Sauger, and Ali in the game for the Lancers. 5 minutes to go. Second one is hard off the iron and rebounded by Siraj. Over to Idris. We call him the Brothers Ali. Binford, good defense there, not giving up, Troy. Over to Sauger. Back over to Ali. Back to Sauger. Over to Ali, up top to Julian. Julian pulls the string, in and out, rebounded Sauger on the doorstep, no good. Rebounded by Impt, here come the Trojans. 2-on-2 break. Kicks it back to Barrett, nice head fake. Baseline up, oh nice dipsy doodle.
Yeah, and up and under, nice.
By Ty Barrett.
Ty Barrett with a bucket.
He has 30. High post to Wilson. Wilson kicks it back to Ali. Ali uncontested, drives right up and in.
Idris Ali scores.
And that has been the story of this game, points in the paint.
Yeah, Troy's been beating off the dribble something fierce tonight, and they're not getting any rotation either once they get by the first wave.
Oh, nice move by Barrett, lays it up and in. This kid's tough.
Barrett.
Nice finger roll there. Ty Barrett, 6'1", sophomore.
I believe that's 32 for him on the night, Paul.
Absolutely, unofficially. We're not the official score table here. We're doing the best we can. Jensen, nice drive, and there is an offensive foul.
I believe that's what
on
he called.
Jensen.
Yep.
Lancer foul number 35, Sean Jensen, his 3rd, team's 10th.
Triple threes on the board, Coach. 77-58.
5, Ethan Van Oy, and for the Lancers, number 11, Elijah Gare.
And LOYALSOCK getting close to their average, within 10 points so far with 3:33 to go. It's well within range.
We were not pretty impressed with their effort here the second half, especially coming off of a game last night.
Yep. And I think the game last night is hurting Troy, that overtime game. Long cross-court pass to Barrett. 3-ball on the way. Count it.
This is good, 33.
35
Ty
points
Barrett.
for Ty Barrett.
Yeah, a little bit too late, though.
3:06, 3:07. Lead down to 16. Williams with the ball. Wilson, excuse me. Siraj down in the paint. And they're going to call the foul. They counted it. I thought they were going to call it down on the floor.
Troy foul number 5, Ethan Van Oy, his 2nd, team's 8th.
Shot is
Good.
good.
For number 4, Siraj Ali, who will
75% foul shooter.
1.
A lot of three-point opportunities here for LOYALSOCK this second half. Shot is no good. Hard off the rim. Sagar banging around in there. Up ahead to Binford. Binford being guarded by Ali.
Nice
spin
spin
move in the
move.
lane. Up and in,
Caleb
79-63.
Binford scores.
Ali with the ball. LOYALSOCK's going to take some clock here. Over to Wilson. Siraj, good position. Kicks it back to Wilson, fills the lane, and
That's a charge.
offensive foul. 3 offensive fouls the last 4 possessions.
Lancer foul number 44, Julian Wilson, his first.
Good call. That was definitely a good call.
It is now. If I'm Coach Renzi, I'm gonna look to set some screens here, so my man, Mr. Barrett, can take some shots. Because there's still enough time left yet.
20, Chase Kavanaugh. 22,
And as I see it,
Dominic
that's
Jennings.
Troy's only hope to
34,
try and
Ryan
get back into this.
Wholesale substitutions for the Lancers. Ryan Glunk checking in. Kian Singh. Who else is in there? Eli Gare. Mr. Jennings, my buddy Dominic Jennings, minus the headband. And Chase Kavanaugh. 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go with a 16-point lead. Barrett being guarded by Kavanaugh. And the ball will stay here with the Trojans. Barrett being guarded by Jennings. Spin move in the lane by Barrett. Oh, nice no-look pass to Williams in the corner. That's going to shooter's touch. No, comes out. Here come the Lancers. That's Eli Gare right to the basket. Misses and rebounded by Barrett. This is a track meet now, Coach.
It
Up
is.
and down Barrett. Long 3.
He's got it.
Points
Ty
36,
Barrett for
7,
three.
and 8. 13-point lead. Over to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh in the lane, and they're going to call it on the floor. Let's reset things. 79-66.
Troy foul number 5,
1:50 to
Ethan
go.
Manoy, his third team's
And the ball's
ninth.
going to be underneath here.
We'll give Troy credit. They haven't
At the
quit.
line for the Lancers is number 20, Chase Kavanaugh, to shoot 1 and 1.
It'll
Yep.
be interesting to see how they progress throughout the year. As you said earlier, with only one senior on the team, and it appears their 2 best players are sophomores.
Yeah, they got a tough team. They're tough. Like I said, depth is the question. Kavanaugh hits the first one. Chase Kavanaugh, what an athlete. Quarterback on the football team. Outstanding basketball player last year on the JV team. Got some play up here in the varsity. Now his first year of varsity ball. Up here, full season, that is. Second one, no good, but Kavanaugh gets his own rebound. Kicks it over to Eli Gare. 4-3. Count it.
Elijah Gare for
And it runs into family shooting those 3-pointers. The Gare boys from downtown. Van Noy with the ball. Now back to Williams, over to Van Noy. Across to Barrett. Barrett pulls up 3. Count it.
Ty Barrett for 3.
He has 41 on the night for the Trojans. Up ahead to Jennings. Up ahead, Kavanaugh all by himself. Lays it up and in.
Chase Kavanaugh with the bucket.
85-69. Back to Williams. Williams across the timeline, kicks it back to Van Noy. Van Noy over to Barrett. Barrett again looking to go a little one-on-one. Pulls up another 3. No good. This one's short. Rebounded by Gare. Kicked around. Ayers comes up with the loose ball. Over to Barrett and in.
Ty Barrett with the bucket and a foul.
And he will have a chance for a 3-point play.
It's been a while
Lancer
since
foul
I've
number
seen
11,
one
Elijah
player
Gare,
have
his third
an offensive explosion
line
like this
for the
against
Trojans.
Sock.
Ty Barrett.
Ty Barrett going to the line. He has 44 to lead now, down to 13, but we're under a minute. Jennings up to Gare. Gare had a cutting Ryan Glunk, but he decided to back it out very wise. Kavanaugh between his legs, running the point. Swings it back to Gare. Gare, 3-ball on the way, count it.
Elijah Gare
And Sox
for
eclipsed
3.
their
Eli
average.
Gare for 3, 88-62. Pass up to Imp. Imp, nice head fake, good block by Gare. Up ahead to Jennings. Jennings, oh, nice take to the basket, rolls around the rim, comes out. Glunk at the doorstep, no good. Gare fights, muscles it in, Eli
Elijah
Gare.
Gare scores.
16 seconds to go. It's academic from here. Barrett again, 3-pointer off balance. No good.
should do
Rebounded
it,
by
Paul.
Glunk. Up ahead to Jennings, and it looks like they're going to dribble the clock out here. 2
Suck.
seconds.
Yep.
1. There's your horn, coach. It's a final score
Your Lancers,
here from
90,
LOYALSOCK,
Troy,
90 to 72. We'll be right
Ladies
back
and
to
gentlemen,
close it out
we invite you back on
after a
Monday
commercial.
Evening as our
So I'm Chanel Washington. I'm a nurse here at the OBGYN office in Williamsport, and I'm also a member of Antioch Baptist Church. And this year our office wanted to come together to donate and to give. So we decided to donate to Antioch Baptist Church. We wanted to be able to do something to give to those in need and also to help our volunteers for those who are always giving back to our community. So I asked Pastor Washington what would be best to kind of help the community out, and he suggested doing Christmas baskets. So our goal was 5 baskets this year, and we have enough money and supplies to make over 10 baskets. So that is such a blessing, and it's so wonderful to be able to give back to those in need in this holiday and this Christmas season, and to help those volunteering. It's such a blessing to be able to help those and to give rather than receive.
Hi, I'm Gail, and I wanted to show you a few things that we have decided to donate. And what people always like to have for a holiday meal is some stuffing. And we also have some mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and corn. You have to have corn for that corn casserole. So we also have not only fresh, but canned yams. And I just wanted to let everybody know that it feels so good to be able to help families that perhaps may not be able to have these kind of things for their holiday meal. Just makes our hearts feel good.
I'm so happy to be a part of this, giving back to Antioch Church, because they give to so many people in our community. They're always doing fun stuff in our community and giving back to all the kids and the people. So our office is giving them food so they can make baskets to give to people that are in need, and they're volunteers at their church too. So I'm donating some stuffing, some apple pie, so that they can make up baskets to give to people for the holiday season, and it just makes me feel good to be able to do that. So everybody have a Merry Christmas.
As nurses, we show our patients compassion every day, and we wanted to extend that into our community.
It makes me very proud, not only as a person but as a nurse, to be part of the Antioch food drive from our office.
So I'm Chanel Washington. I'm a nurse here at the OBGYN office in Williamsport, and I'm also a member of Antioch Baptist Church. And this year our office wanted to come together to donate and to give. So we decided to donate to Antioch Baptist Church. We wanted to be able to do something to give to those in need and also to help our volunteers for those who are always giving back to our community. So I asked Pastor Washington what would be best to kind of help the community out. And
All right, guys, we're back here. We have the Gare brothers here. Aiden Gare, 23 points on the night. Brother Eli, 10 points on the night. You guys really turned it up the second half. Aiden, I'm going to ask you, because you're the senior, what happened in that locker room at halftime?
We got chewed out for messing around a little bit in warm-ups. He said we got to come out there stronger. We're going to be running a lot tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys did really turn up the pressure. Hats off to Ty Barrett. We had him unofficially with, I believe, 44 points on the night. I know you guarded him a lot in the second half. You banged him around. You used your body. Coach said a linebacker's mentality there. Put some body on him there. But I'll tell you what, he's only a sophomore. That kid could light it up.
Yeah, the first half we didn't expect that to coming out. So when we came back out, we didn't let him score anything. But he definitely upped his stats when we came out the game.
Yeah, absolutely. But you guys really turned the pressure. Eli, off the bench, 10 points. You're shooting from downtown. I said it must run in the Gare household, shooting those three-pointers. You were pulling up at the end. You were definitely shooting. I love it.
Yeah, felt good to get out there. You know, whenever I get out there, I just get my chance and try to make the best of it.
Absolutely. You have a future really bright here. The big block underneath the basket, Coach. Rivers Paris blocked the one, and you came by and you swatted that one into next year. Another great block. You look like a defensive back going over for the interception.
Yeah.
You guys a 90-72 win. I know next week, I believe you guys have Central Mountain next week. You never want to look
Monday.
by anybody on Monday. We have the game here December 20th against Montoursville. That's going to be a battle. I saw a couple of them up here scouting you guys. All bets are off with that. When it comes down to Montoursville and LOYALSOCK, it's a rivalry game. I know you guys will be ready. I know they'll be ready. It's going to be a fantastic game. Anything you guys want to say before we close it out here?
Got nothing.
Nope. You guys got nothing to say here? All right, it's a final score here from LOYALSOCK, 90-72 to Brothers Gare. Thanks for being our guest here. WebWeeklyLive.com. We'll see you next week, December 20th. It's Paul Bowe's birthday here from LOYALSOCK. I expect a present, Coach. Good night, everybody. Are we off? All right, we're good. All right. Thank you. All right, good job, guys.